It is with broken hearts we announce the passing of a mother, grandmother, great grandmother, sister, aunt, and friend, Jeanne Bernadette Attie, also known as Anno, formerly of Mont-la-Croix, Soufrière, but resided at New Development, Soufrière. She passed away at her daughter's residence on Tuesday, 1st April 2025 at 3:05 p.m. at the age of 75. Left to mourn, her six daughters, Leah Attie of Mont-la-Croix, residing in New Development, who was also her caretaker, painter at St. Jude Hospital, Isabel Duboulet of Chateau Bel Air, Soufrière, Maria Edward, also known as Leandra of New Development, Soufrière, Shirley Mitchell of Delsa Choiseul, employed with Hotel Chocolat, Annie Butcher, also known as Gina, employed with the NICE program, Wendy Mitchell of New Development, Soufrière. Two sons, Gaston Attie, also known as Bock of Mont-la-Croix, a salesman, Canaille Hilaire of Mont-la-Croix, Soufrière. 23 grandchildren. Kiana Mitchell, also known as Kiki of Delsa, was also her caretaker. Keenan Mitchell, also known as Kino or Loki of Mont-la-Croix, employed with SRDF. Tiffany Attie of New Development, Soufrière. Tamara Attie of New Development. Errol Albert of New Development, employed with SRDF. Leroy Vite of New Development, construction worker. Aisha Duboulet of Parvey. Chrisansha Duboulet. Shamika and Shem Duboulet of Chateau Bel Air. Hermina and Zainati of Antsa. Nicole Mitchell of Babonneau. Kanaya Joseph of Barons Drive, Soufrière. Shauna Attie of Delsa, employed with Hotel Chocolat. Sharina Elien of Mont-la-Croix, Soufrière. Shawnette Elien of Mont-la-Croix, employed with Sugar Beach Resort. Shanika Mesmain of Delsa Choiseul. Kenroy Butcher of Sulphur Springs. Ann Mitchell of Sulphur Springs was also her goddaughter. Kiara and Barry St. Rose of New Development, Soufrière. Kenna Butcher of Sulphur Springs. Adopted grandchildren. Tamis Modest, also known as Tamo, was also her caretaker. Ronisha Jean-Louis. 12 great-grandchildren. Kia Attie was also her photographer. Antiope Attie of New Development, Soufrière. Tessian and J.C. Attie of New Development. Zylatil of Mont-Sion. Cruz Davion Harris. Leor K. Maisman. Esandria and Grayson Stanislas of Gara Babonneau. Zoe Samuel of Talvin Babonneau. Leila Ruffin Duboulet of Pave. Amari Elroy Albert. Sisters, Mary St. Catherine, also known as Greenie of Mont-la-Croix. Marie Esnard of Mont-la-Croix. Mariana, also known as Mona of Mont-la-Croix. Christine Moise of Granivier Grosenet. Manatha Attie of Judah. Juliana Cornibet Attie of London, England. Brothers, Kelly Attie, Victor Albert, also known as Ramo of Chateau Bel Air. Simon, Gregory Attie. Nieces including Tessa, Lisa, Antonia, Curlin, and Charlene, all of Chateau Bel Air, Soufrière. Maria and Rosalind Attie of Frontier. Glenna Alphonse of Frontier. Carla and Tasha Moise. Sylvia Gilbert. Diane and Katia Attie of Mont-la-Croix. Kathleen Attie, residing overseas. Shaka Attie of Mont-la-Croix. Simone Conibert of London, England. Janeline Hippolyte of Soufrière, owner of Paradise Hotel. Shanti Attie of Canada. Kellyanne Attie. Desiree Attie of Soufrière. Sherilyn and Angel. Nephews. Damien Attie of New York. Peter Jonathan and Larry Gilbert. Sherman and Dylan Esnard. Randy and Kane Attie, all of Mont-la-Croix. Gabriel Judah, Vibert Attie of Soufrière. Tabari Nixon of Ridley Orchard. Trevane, Kenyon, and Kelly Burt Attie of Borden, Choiseul. Sebastian, Fabian, Cletus, and Wendell Attie of Frontier, Choiseul. Martin Esnard, who is also her godson. Scott Edgar, Aunt Teresa St. Bryce and family of Montlacroix. Vene Similier and family of Montlacroix. Unita Albert and family of Aubigny. Clarita Albert of London, England. Uncles, Jojo and Medrick of London, England. Sons-in-law, Kenwin Butcher, also known as Peanut of Sulphur Springs, employed at Fladera Resort. Jaza Israel, also known as Jackie of Grosley. Polycap Mesmin of Delsa. Daughter-in-law, Jenna Frederick of Antson. Granddaughters-in-law, Quintel Cadet, Nella Fontenelle. Brothers-in-law, Eugene Moise, also known as Boer, Manuel Esnard, Kent Adonai, Simon Conibert of London, England, Matrin Mitchell, Viking Mitchell, Joseph Mitchell, Julian Mitchell, all of Texas, Sydney St. Catherine in St. Martin, Eroy Mitchell of Texas, Christopher Mitchell of Chateau Bel Air, Etty Mitchell of La Pointe Choiseul, York Joseph of Soufrière, John Joseph of Soufrière, John Lancigo of Canaries. Sisters-in-law, Mary Attie, also known as Rosa, Hazel St. Bryce, Tessa Attie of Boisden Choiseul, Sebastina Esnard of Chateau Bel Air, Marilyn Mitchell in Texas, Alberta Dennis of Delsa Choiseul, Milda Donnelly in Castries, Juliana Mitchell in Castries. Godchildren, Samantha John, owner of Sam's Decor and Events, Joseph Butcher. Special friend, Elwin Mongrou. Friends, Lisa Polio of Martinique, Anne Reed of Barbados, Marcia Calix of Canada, Aurelia Didier, also known as D, who was also her caretaker, employed at Massey Stores, Soufrière. Gilda Charles of Vieux-Fort, woman police constable. Johnny of Montgouge, Choiseul. Marcia Didier and family in Martinique. Vincent Donny of Victoria, Choiseul. Forden and family of Boisden, Choiseul. Soraya of Industry, Choiseul. Sheena Francis, security supervisor at Massey Stores, Soufrière. Aldona Calix of Boisden, Soufrière. Zita Fontenelle and family. Gregor Best and family of Wingsville, Soufrière. Hickson Stanislas of Market Road, Soufrière. Fenella Clovis of Martinique. Families: the St. Bryce family of Montlacroix, Soufrière and Boisden, Choiseul. The Similier family, the Mitchell family of Delsay, Castries and Chateau Bel Air. The Esnard family of Chateau Bel Air, Montlacroix and Delsay. The William family of Chateau Bel Air. The Butcher family of Soufrière, Sulphur Springs and Victoria, Choiseul. The Edgar family of Delsay, the Thompson family of Fongelib, the Albert family of Soufrière, the Johnny family of Montgouge, Choiseul, the Small family of Fongelib, the Alphonse family of Frontier, the Dennis family of Delsay and Fongelib, the Gabret family of Martinique, the Auguste family of Formagé, Castries, the Charlemagne family of Market Road, Soufrière, the John family of Ravenel. Also left to mourn are Dr. Melius, who was also a home doctor, Dr. Joseph, and all the other doctors, nurses, and health aides of the Soufrière Hospital. Essa Louis, health aide at Etangs Health Center. All the caretakers and supervisors of the NICE program, the communities of Montlacroix, Forgelib, Delsay, Chateau Bel Air, La Pointe, Boisden, Frontier, New Development, Barons Drive, Victoria, Choiseul, and environs. Many other relatives and friends, too numerous to mention. The funeral service for the late Jeanne Bernadette Attie, also known as Anno, will be held on Friday, 16 May 2025, at Our Lady of the Assumption Church, Soufrière, at 2:30 p.m. Her body will be laid to rest at the Soufrière Cemetery. Please note, the funeral will be live-streamed via the 911 platform's YouTube and Facebook pages. The body now lies at Lazarus Funeral Home, New Dock Road, Vieux-Fort. May she rest in eternal peace.